just because I did a long one the other day. It's amazing, the one that we talked about movies. Just to let everyone know, the fun one that I'm going to do this weekend, someone suggested recipes since Thanksgiving is coming, easy recipes for people, and favorite scriptures. I think that's a perfect idea. That's going to be the fun one. But this one ain't so fun. You can see the post that I did this morning because they're all trying to make themselves out to be victims. And even though it doesn't pull up when I hit my stuff on YouTube, I can see that Tere Joyce is posting about me. Not that I care. But so I went into a different account and went and looked. And she's as obsessed with Thomas Schoenberger as Thomas Schoenberger is with her. If they're not lovers, they should be, because they're obsessed with each other. I think they're both vile individuals who are involved with child trafficking. My personal experience. That's what I believe. They can say whatever the fuck they want. But Tere Joyce is involved with fucking barely legal motherfuckers that are involved in Las Vegas. That's the interesting thing about Thomas. You go click on it. Guess who is defending Sherilyn and Smokey? 3 guesses and the first 2 don't count. Thomas is defending Sherilyn and Smokey. Thomas and Gabe Hoffman, who were the ones who tried to get my channel taken down because they said that Smokey was part of MS-13 and was threatening them on my channel. But now Thomas is defending both Sherilyn and Smokey. And why? Because Sherilyn's connected to that Famalam program. That chat fucking thing that Isaac Cappy got murdered over. It was Isaac Cappy's tool, and they murdered him because he did it to try and go against child trafficking, and the people around him ended up turning it around, and now they're using it for child trafficking. Sherilyn's not just involved with it, and all of Sewertown, and Tere Joyce, and Jesse Davis, and Geo Farnsworth, and Daniel Dowd, and Corey Daniel, and his wife Alicia Ray, but my fucking stepmother, Joanne Shurter, is also involved with it. Funny enough, all the child traffickers and those who like child traffickers, all in one program, all joined together. That's the reason why Thomas doesn't want anyone to know. That's why Thomas, he'll sit there and brag about their directed energy weapon bullshit. They all brag about everything. They all do all this fucking bullshit. I'm not the first victim they've targeted. I'm not the first victim they're targeted. I'm just the one that won't shut up and won't go away. They're not going to bully me into silence. They can go fuck themselves. I'm not going to do it. But I just, hey, but they're obsessed with each other. It would be a cold motherfucking day in hell that I had anything to do with any of them. I'm not working with any of them. I'm not a paid actor. You know? Fuck, I've been at this for decades. I wrote a book. I have a blog. I do these videos. You know? But they're full of bullshit. And they use each other to try and discredit anyone who comes against him. Thomas will say that their target is connected with Tere Joyce to try and get him to fucking be dismissed. Tere Joyce will say, oh, she'll target the victim and say, oh, they're with Thomas Schoenberger, all in order to get it dismissed. It's all a fucking game. They're involved in a criminal enterprise that it just happens to include child trafficking. I'm sure there's more to it. I went and looked at Geo's shit. He says that I'm saying that the devil is the one who's feeding my dog's peanut butter. How is George next door and Alex on the other side of me? How the fuck are they the devil? They can't even afford to own a house. They rent. So how the fuck are they the devil? But I'm saying it. And how do I know it's them? Because they go out of their way to dance around to make sure I know. That's why. They're not the fucking devil. They have names. George and Alex, they have names. They're not fucking Mistopheles, even though they probably fancy themselves as such. And they do it because Shelby County, Iowa Sheriff Neil Gross, who is in bed with fucking Thomas Schoenberger and Tere Joyce and Geo Farnsworth and Daniel Dowd and the rest of them, Gabe Hoffman, protect them. He ain't gonna do shit to them. He ain't gonna stop them. He's not gonna do a fucking thing because he likes these fucking child traffickers. That's the whole thing. He likes them. Whatever they give him, he likes. You know? But all of this is bullshit. It's a fucking game. To them, it's a game. To me, they're fucking hurting kids. It makes a difference. They're hurting kids. And of course they're going to say they're not. How many fucking criminals will tell you that are in prison that they're innocent? Every one of them? When does a criminal other than fucking Geo Farnsworth and Daniel Dowd, who fucking bragged that they came in and murdered my friend? They'll say, oh, well, we just posted, Geo will say, oh, I just put the mark on it. Oh, really? But you never explain why you wanted to take credit for Owen's death. You never explain that. And Daniel Dowd never explains how he was able to post live YouTube videos on his Pootie Twang channel at the same time Owen ended up dead. It was quite convincing for me that they were in town. They did a stellar job. But they never explain why. If they didn't murder Owen and they weren't here, how were they able to post all of those live videos, Daniel Dowd, and why did they do it? It's a simple fucking question. 2 questions. They can't answer either one. Never have bothered to answer either one. Have never bothered to answer either one. They're involved with child trafficking and they target fucking people and they make their lives a living fucking hell. That's what ends up happening. I'm not the first. I'm not the only. And if something doesn't get done, I'll be far from the fucking last. If you like child killers that fucking much, then just leave a comment. I love child traffickers. Just leave it in the comment section. Fucking stand up for your beliefs. You know? Stop being a pussy. If you like child traffickers, fuck, say it out loud. All I have to say to you is enjoy the dark. And they'll take little clips of my videos and try and make it out to be, oh, this is what he said. But they never put the full clip. They never put the full clip. Never. And Tom Schoenberger said, oh, Johnny Dub is sick. You better leave him alone and that's in order. Yeah, he is sick. Because I believe he's Doug Mesner and I bet he's dying of AIDS. I bet he is sick. And I ain't gonna fucking leave him alone. And you can take your orders, Thomas, and shove them straight up your fat fucking ass. I'm done with the death threats. I'm done with the fucking videos posted on YouTube of my house burning down and me being lynched and them threatening my dogs and threatening me, all in order to shut me the fuck up. Because they don't want to be investigated. That's how this whole fucking thing is working. And I hope that all of you are motherfucking entertained. I hope you just think about it all the time. Go to bed thinking about it. What's going to happen next? You know? You want to know what's going to happen next? A bunch of kids are going to find dicks in their fucking asses. And then when they're done with them, they're going to get rid of those kids. Oh, it's a joy. If you're entertained by child abuse, you're a fuck up. Enjoy the goddamn dark. That's all I'm going to say. It's a pretty simple fucking thing. You like child killers? Fuck you. Flat out. This child trafficking thing needs to be investigated. But who's going to investigate it? Nobody. You do know that Kash Patel, who Thomas Schoenberger has bragged was going to protect him. There's no one investigating child trafficking anymore. They're all doing immigration shit. Nobody's investigating child trafficking anymore. Go look it up. It's all over the fucking news. He sent them to go arrest immigrants. So the child trafficking isn't even being investigated anymore. This is the world we live in. And you're all okay with it, are you? Just as long as it doesn't affect you. And then when it does, when they take one of your kids or one of your grandkids or one of your neighbor's kids or one of your family's kids, you'll find out there won't be a fucking person who will help you, and they won't want to hear about it. What they'll say is, so your kid fucking got taken. Stop whining about it. Get over it. That's the shit they say. That's the shit I get told all the time. So what? So they're posting videos. So they're breaking into your house. So they murdered your friend and bragged about it. So they're involved with child trafficking. So what? Can't you just get over it? No, I can't. I'm not going to. And I'm sorry if this puts a fucking thumb up your ass, but I don't give a shit. If it makes you uncomfortable, good. It should make you uncomfortable. Because those who aren't uncomfortable with it have lost their fucking humanity. You're soulless. Just like these motherfuckers. Just like these motherfuckers. But the only thing I have to say to Tere, Joyce, and Thomas Schoenberger is just fuck already. Jesus Christ! No one wants to fucking hear your little lovers quarrel all the time. Just fuck already.